and we just have fun. And now, new and improved with cameras. Say hi. Everybody can see us. JP is going to be a little late today. So he'll come in maybe in 30 minutes, and I don't think we'll see him because I don't think he's got his camera hold set up. So
You,
we'll
you
try to
said
figure that out later.
you said that kind of spicy, kind of passive there.
Passive,
Passive
aggressive.
aggressive, yeah, but
I'm
like
fully aggressive, fully erect.
whoa, erect. Quite interesting
So
use of words there, buddy.
I know it's great, right? I mean, I'm actually kind of wondering if I should even play a game because I kind of like what we're at right now.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
playing a game.
check out our stream. It's just us and our video and then our topical drinks logo.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take away the logo and just have it fully just us. Look at our beautiful.
I don't know.
Nah.
So take a look at my angle and see what I'm playing. By the way, Sifu, I
Sifu.
beat the first map without dying once
Oh, you did it
with the Deadpool skin.
with the Deadpool skin. Oh yeah, you're playing on PC, so you got all the
I'm
mods.
using the
Yeah,
Deadpool skin right now.
that's actually my biggest regret was that I didn't pick it up
It's
on
on sale right
PC.
now for like dirt cheap.
I got it for PS5. I bought it full price when it first came out.
I don't buy.
I
games full
know,
price.
probably the worst idea. I know.
The last game I bought full price was because of you, and the last game before that was because of you as well. You know which
Really?
games those are?
I'm assuming Helldivers was one.
No, that
Was
was
that me?
That was full price. When I got it. Try again.
What game? I don't.
It was the last game I bought full price, Elden
Oh,
Ring.
sorry.
And the last game before that one, The Witcher 3. Both games.
Okay,
So-
hold on. To my credit, those two games are amazing. So,
They
and
really are.
I think you got them both. Wait, you said Witcher 3 and what was the other one? No. What was
No,
it?
yeah. It's Witcher 3 and Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Did you get them both on PC?
No. Oh, well, you know what? I do have Witcher 3 on PC now because it was for dirt cheap.
Yeah, that game had so much like management when it comes to like items and stuff like that like it really does need PC use.
Yeah.
So
buttons.
yeah, honestly.
Because I didn't really enjoy it on Xbox. I couldn't get into Witcher 3 at all on Xbox. One,
Oh yeah.
that was the game though that really introduced me to the idea that I needed glasses.
Oh.
Which is funny enough, because there was so much reading on that game, and Karen would always make comments like, "Why are you staring at the TV with your head downward?" And I would do like this thing like this, and my entire life I never, got glasses. I passed these vision tests, and as you can tell, they weren't in good faith.
Hold on. Oh really? Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. Are you-
Okay, hold on. I'm actually hold on. Ooh, maybe I should turn off Tekken. Cuz Tekken might be taking too much frame from me.
Oh.
Is it? Yeah, I might have to actually play an easier game on my system. Cuz I got like the browser open as a director mode for our videos stuff. And then I got
You put OBS in performance mode.
it is already.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Well, no, because so I got Tekken 8. I had Tekken 8. Then I got the browsers that are up, which also have. Actually, you know what? I can close that one at least. Okay. With me in the director mode with the whole thing. Let me turn off Steam Labs too. Okay. Should let me completely uninstall Steam Labs now that this works. This is perfect.
Wait.
And it's working great right now. The only thing, okay, so there is a captured group scene, but we didn't have time to actually play around with this thing. I needed like a second person. So yeah, I know. I wonder why. You know what? Oh, you know what? I could have done it by myself though. I could have actually used my laptop I used my laptop as a secondary person and then tested it out that way. I didn't think about that.
The best
I had
ideas always come after.
right. I had all this like I had all this time to do it and everything. Like I spent Wednesday actually doing a little bit more art stuff for our stuff and all that. But hold on, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait a second. What are you drinking?
I am currently not drinking anything right now because it's dry January. And
Still January, unfortunately.
Yep, still January. Well, fortunately, okay, we don't want to go too fast. Okay.
No, I want to. I want these next 4 years to be as fast as fucking possible right now.
Oh, come on. We'll get back. We'll put a pin in that. But anyhow,
I got that written down.
Using the SodaStream, of course we do. I've been using the SodaStream device, which I've spoke about and just preach on my soapbox about how amazing it is. But today I did have a fail, and
oh no! What do you mean? So you drank?
No, not alcohol. I didn't fail at that. I failed at my experiments with the SodaStream.
That's in what? What does that mean?
I should have just carbonated some water and then mixed it with the blueberry juice that I made, but instead I put the blueberry juice with water and then added the carbonation to that, and the pressure was so high I couldn't remove the bottle from the apparatus. And I was trying to pull, but then I got very concerned because I remember reading the instruction manual front to back, one of the few books this year I read. And it was like 5 pages, but it described a picture. It was a picture like can explode bad, like
can explode bad.
Like if it's too much carbonate. Yeah, it was just practically just like a picture of a bottle and then exploding and says like watch out, And
really,
that's what it felt like. It was going to explode, and I couldn't take it off to relieve the pressure. And I pulled, and finally I pulled it, and then it was blueberry juice everywhere. And I'm telling you, this blueberry juice, these blueberries had been aged in my refrigerator for about 3 weeks. It was deliciously sweet and tart at the same time.
Wow,
I still got
that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it was a bomb.
Yeah. I still have not figured out how to do that SodaStream thing for myself. Like, I mean, it just, I don't know. It just always seems like it's not carbonated enough for me.
What?
Yeah.
It just sounds crazy. It just sounds crazy to me.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Doesn't sound crazy to me at all. Why would you call me crazy? Why?
Because like you just put water in a bottle and you press a button like 5 times and that's it.
That sounds a little too tough for me already.
I know. Like, people are gonna start thinking things.
They're gonna start thinking things. You say?
They're gonna let this guy slow.
Sure. All right. And I'm trying to be very delicate right now because, yeah, I'm doing a lot of like new stuff here. This one? Like with us, like getting like, wait, game capture. There it is. It works. All right. How's the audio? Oh, there's no audio. No. Yeah, who cares about the audio? Who cares about the audio? We should only be listening to ourselves. All right, I'm just gonna play something simple on my PC, like something that's not gonna take up so much FPS on my PC, and that's Dynasty Warriors. Oh wait, but I didn't finish. Hold on. What am I drinking? So I'm the one that is actually drinking, not doing any of this dry whatever, right? And I am drinking Mocha Madhouse from Modern Times Beer. I'm gonna show that off to you guys. Sounds like a good
drink. Do they make it for men?
Hilarious. 7.5% alcohol by volume, 1 pint. Stout with a Modern Times house roasted coffee, vanilla, and cacao. And also to introduce you guys to my glass here. This is my special glass that I always drink alcohol in, or beer, I should say. I got this guy from Atlanta. If you guys ever heard of the Vortex restaurant in Atlanta, amazing place. And at the time that I was there, which was back in, I would say 2010, maybe? Yeah, 2010. They had a drink that was like just a mixture of other drinks, and you actually had to sign a waiver because you're essentially mixing alcohol. I'm not quite sure if they do that anymore. But anyway, here you go. Pouring it down for you guys. I don't know if you see that in the camera. And there it is. And taking the time. Madhouse. Now, why is it mad? Well, the biggest news is that Ohio State has won the national championship.
Yep.
No other news happened.
Congratulations.
Exactly. Yes. Well, okay, maybe another news happened. And that's that the Bears picked up Ben Johnson.
Who's that?
Nothing else happened on Monday. Nothing else happened on Monday, I swear. Don't look that up.
That sounds kind of Delulu.
Nothing else of importance, I should say. Nah, don't at me on that one.
I kind of want to get at you, but I'm just feeling the fire.
Oh, you know fire is going to fucking happen. I kind of want to wait for JP, though, but I think we could start the fire ourselves since you and I are essentially the polar opposites. Well, I wouldn't say the polar opposites. I'm saying like you're yin and yang, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Because you're all like,
Kinda...
bad country. And I'm all like, let's see what happens. You know?
You're like, I'm bad country. You're like, it's got moments.
We have moments, man. I love this fucking country, man. This country's amazing. It's great.
Is it? Is it?
Now,
everybody's on Red Note right now, finding out that China's better, which is hilarious.
That's
that actually was that our conversation last week?
Anti-China hate speech. That's
hold on. Actually, was that our conversation from last week? The Red Note?
Oh, we brought it up. You brought it.
Did we bring it up?
Yeah.
No. So actually, there was a little bit of an update on that. Actually, I did want to mention that. What I didn't know. First off, I don't have Red Note. Neither do I have TikTok either. But what I didn't know is that there was actually kind of a problem with American, I guess, TikTok refugees, they called them. That they were actually very disrespectful to Chinese because they do their whole like typical American, like we assume China's this bad, blah, 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 that sort of thing, right? But a lot of the Chinese netizens in Red Note were completely the opposite. They were trying to be very like, respectful and being like, no, this is actually how China is, that sort of thing, blah, 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 that sort of thing, right? And they even had like a code of etiquette specifically for this, which I think is crazy. I mean, bad look for the the foreign I guess transplants of Red Note. Great look for obviously the people that originally used Red Note in the first place, right? So there was like kind of like a bit like how would I say cultural outreach that happened due to this. Now, unfortunately, it might not last, Keith, because it sounds like the creators of Red Note or something are probably going to now like separate off, foreigners to their own like I guess website for Red Note, like I guess like outside of China Red Note, and then there's regular Red Note for only Chinese. So that seems like what is gonna happen. So it was fun while it lasted, apparently. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, right? Because they don't believe in freedom. That's not.
See, there we go. That. Okay, so that's something I have to kind of bring up.
So you think that's better? The situation.
Well,
that's
no.
Really censorship.
Well, I mean, we can really talk about just the politics of China in general, right? Because I've been to China multiple times, and I can tell you right now, it's very difficult to tell someone who is essentially kind of not poor, living fine, being fed, and just to tell them, oh, you don't live free, right? But at the same time, they could just look at what's going on in America. And our healthcare system is shit. so on and so forth, you know, and they
Their
can just be
healthcare
like,
system's
oh,
better than ours?
this is your free, this is what your freedom gets you, like a bunch of poor people, lots of gun violence, and a health system that just bankrupts you, you know. And so like it's really hard to tell a Chinese person, oh, you know, you don't have freedom when like they're living. I would say a majority of them, especially in the big cities, are living comfortable lives. Now, granted, there is a bit of a difference in the
Majority of
rural
them?
areas.
That's not true at all.
Sorry, what?
You said majority of them are living well? That's not true
I mean,
in any country.
I see. That's the thing. I can't say a majority of them, but I would say a big chunk of them. Probably like a percentage higher than the percentage of people like living day to day in the United States.
So you're
You know?
comparing the average quality of life.
Yeah. So I would say the average quality of life in China is probably better than in the United States. Like I can honestly say that. Probably. Yes. Well, I mean,
What
especially now
about
now
What
now
about it was,
that like
very impressive to you.
what about it? Is
Yeah.
it about, like it
What
was it wasn't that like
observable-
well that's the thing. So like China, like at least where I was in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and then Yading would be the area that actually I could talk a little bit about that part. So Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and what other big city did I go to? Chengdu. I've been to those areas. So I haven't been to Shanghai. I haven't been to Beijing. I'm not really interested in Beijing that much. I'm more interested in Shanghai. I don't know. I just want to see the city states and all that stuff of Shanghai.
You
Anyway,
didn't get the visit Shanghai, you saying?
I mean, no, I only like had like plane transfers to Shanghai, but I've never been to Shanghai. Been to Hong Kong though, since Hong Kong technically is part of China now. But that's like a different beast, I would say. Now here's the thing. Like there is for at least Shenzhen, for at least the cities that I went to, there wasn't like anything outstanding. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not like, oh man, the city has this and all that stuff. Like, oh, this is so beautiful and stuff like that. Like, not to harp on it either. Like, it's not like, oh, it's an ugly ass city or anything like that. But like, there wasn't like much, like, you know, much like anything that like impressed me, right, about the city. Especially because like, you know, we live in Chicago and we have like possibly one of the best like, you know, skylines in the world, right? And that's actually another reason why I want to visit Shanghai, because I heard Shanghai's skyline is like incredible. Like every angle is actually like looks like a different skyline. And like for Shenzhen specifically, there was like, you know, like everything. There are like so many malls everywhere, right? So the mall scene in Shenzhen was just massive. Like there's like every fucking place had a mall. So very popular there, I guess. Malls.
Yeah, we're moving away from malls.
Yeah, I know. We are moving away from malls. For them, though, I mean, I feel like they're not. They're doing the opposite, maybe, right? Now, granted, and we want to maybe put a pin on that, because there is definitely another thing I do want to talk about in terms of like over construction in China in general, right? But that said, like there was nothing like overtly bad either from where I was there, right? Like I didn't see like, I mean, obviously like you're not gonna like go to a place and like immediately see crime or anything. Like no one's gonna go to Chicago and just immediately see crime, you know? But like
Possibly a lucky person.
yeah, I mean, I guess I was lucky, whatever. But like I didn't see like, you know, massive like, you know, income inequality there. So like I didn't see like basically poor people. I mean, I did see like a couple here and there homeless people, but like not to the extreme that we have, like, you know, homeless, like not homeless shelters, but like, you know, tent cities and stuff like that. Like even here in Chicago, we have that close to Chinatown and stuff like that, right? In South Loop area. I didn't see that. I just saw people, like a ton of people just living life, right? Like just, you know, being completely satisfied in what they did, right? And then Chengdu itself, like Chengdu was probably out of all the cities that I went to, was probably my favorite. They had an amazing kind of bar scene area in the river. Now, my wife, who is Chinese, would say that oh, that's like the most touristy place because that's the most Americanized place. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. Well, not Americanized, Westernized place because, microbreweries and like a bar scene, I guess, is not very Chinese, right? But at the same time, like that place was just gorgeous. Like you'd have like all these like, restaurants and bars just along the river and like a bunch of essentially people that are yuppies or around millennials in our generation starting up bars and stuff. Like one dude in particular, that the bar that we went to, he actually served hookah for us, and this guy had like beer that was from microbreweries from Wuhan and Chengdu. So like he had specialty beers, and I obviously partaked in all those because I try to keep track of all the beers that I get, and anything new that I do. So and yeah, this guy was just whatever, having the time of his life, making like a bar here and there like that. Like for some reason that's really hard to find in the United States, just like a whole bar area that's just chill. I mean, for all the cities that I went to, yeah, it is kind of hard to kind of find that. And yeah, I mean, again, there was nothing like just outwardly bad about China in those parts. Now, there are other like small things that kind of add up. I mentioned before, like over industrialization, as like they just keep constructing buildings after buildings, and a lot of them are vacant, and they just keep doing that. And then malls after malls. Now, granted, like a lot of these malls are packed with like shops and stuff like that, right? But a lot of the shops are kind of like the same, I mean, a lot of luxury stuff though. Like there's a shit ton of luxury, like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and so on and so forth. But in Chengdu in particular, you go out in the street and there's an entire like, just city like what do you call it? Block? Yeah, I don't know why that word escaped me. An entire block of Apple Store, Huawei, Apple Store, Huawei, Apple Store, Huawei, Apple Store, Huawei, next to each other. I'm not even joking. I think I took a picture of that before.
So what's Huawei?
Huawei is another like cell phone company. So it's just cell phone company, but it's Apple Store. Like I'm not even joking. Like in the same street, there are 5 Apple stores and like 5 Huawei's, and like some of them is like one Apple store next to a Huawei next to an Apple store. Not even fucking joking. And I thought that was crazy, right? But that goes into the whole like we have so much space, so much real estate, and we just need to build another store here, right? And it made zero sense to me, absolute zero sense, because it's like it's all the same fucking store all over the place, right? And I think that's the kind of the bubble bursting thing that's kind of currently happening for China, is that they're just building and then they're making projects of building and they don't actually build it. There's a whole thing about that. I mean, I'm not gonna bore our audience on that one, but that's kind of the current issues there, that the bubble kind of bursted about that. But the government itself is trying to like control that. And then when we went to Yading, Yading was the place that definitely was very how would I say it? It's rural area, not bad, especially because like I'm from Peru and I've seen rural areas in Peru and stuff like that, which are also not as bad as people think they are too, by the way. And that's the area that actually had a lot of communist propaganda all over the fucking place, which was so strange to me because like, I mean, yeah, we got like a shit ton of propaganda here in the United States and everything like that, but these guys were like, it felt like it was like imagine the 4th of July for us, but like every single fucking day, there was like just like Chinese flags everywhere, pictures of Chairman Xi and all that stuff. Xi, sorry, I can never pronounce it correctly for some reason. Like it's that place was just like, all right, I feel like I'm being watched everywhere, right? And then I mean that is also the other thing, is that every single major city has like a shit ton of cameras everywhere, every single corner. No, no, no. I'm talking like this is to like a high degree. Like these cameras are like look like military grade cameras, like in every single street corner.
Military cameras.
I like they look like those big ass cameras. I mean, I know not military grade. I should say prison grade cameras. They look like cameras that you would see in a prison or some shit. All over the place.
So
Yeah.
very obvious you're being watched.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But that said, I mean, again, it's really hard, you know, if someone's living comfortably to be like, oh, you know, you're not having your freedom and stuff like that, and then they just have to like, I don't know, just search what's going on in America and be like, you know, this is like what freedom? Like you guys are shooting yourselves each day. You guys are being poor as hell because like you guys can't afford like health insurance. And now you guys elected a dumbass, you know, like that sort of thing. So like, yeah, what freedom, you know? And so like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a matter of opinion to a lot of fucking people, man. A lot of fucking people. I mean, obviously, like 77 million voters that voted for him don't think he's dumb. But actually, you know what? I feel like there's some people that I know that are like, you know, that voted for him that also think that, you know, yeah, he's dumb, but the other side, or yeah, he's dumb, but he's just a vessel for what we want, you know, that sort of thing.
They're voting against.
No, they're voting against like, yeah, they're voting against Democrats, or they're voting against like, oh, woke culture or something like that. So they like might not entirely think that he's like a perfect vessel, I should say, right? But you know, he's just
That's the most exhausting thing to see. Just to jump into that.
Right.
Culture and like the whole anti-wokeism.
Oh yeah.
It's so exhausting.
It is exhausting. It's exhausting just listening to it, all the bullshit involved to it, all the lies, like
The exaggerations and things they want to fight about. You know, their heels they want to fight on. Like
I know, and I mean,
girls in video games.
right.
Like, down. Like that's not a serious problem.
Yeah, right. It's like who you can jack off. I mean, dude, you guys always have porno. You know, these are the same people that are like, oh, don't like, you know, don't be like jacking off all the time. Like, you know, men don't jack off, but also women need to be like very attractive. I need to be like super attracted by the M&M's girl, you know, or some shit like that. You know,
you're saying like, how can they follow the Andrew Tate rhetoric while also complaining about I need hot girls?
or like complaining like trad wives. They always want trad wives and stuff like that. It's like the idea. It's like traditional wives that like, you know, are stay at home, you know, very like, you know, religious, only have babies and stuff like that. It's like that's the complete opposite of these video game women you want. You know,
exactly.
Exactly. Right,
and
like you can't.
Fall hard to like get their real depictions of themselves in video games.
Right, and then this is when they get angry. It's like, oh, I don't fucking real life. I don't want that shit. It's like, what the fuck, dude? And I mean, like real depictions of men in video games is okay. Like you get like some of them are like some badass characters that are just like fat as fuck or whatever, or ugly as fuck, and we all like them and all that stuff, right?
Which one's like, well, right, Joe. But he doesn't count. He's like a god.
Actually, I was gonna give you. Fuck, what's his name? Actually, what's funny is I was gonna give you a fighting game example too. Actually, not Boraicho, but I knew you were a Mortal Kombat one. Tekken 7 had or not Tekken 7. Actually, it was just Tekken called Bob.
Oh yeah, I know.
And that dude was actually like, yeah, he's just Bob, and just like a fat character.
Versus Tekken 2. Did you ever play that game?
Yes. I played a little bit of it. I don't think I was a big fan of it though.
I have it on the PC. Well,
yeah.
You know, yeah. It's
I don't know why I said
Actually,
no, I said because I was just looking at like our stream. Like, where's all our fucking people? Are we are live, right?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we are, but I didn't do a great job of like really pushing it this time because we were trying new things, you know.
That's true. Now we're trying things. Now we got both of us on camera.
Yeah.
We're playing Dynasty Wars. I'm definitely
wait for JP to come so we can understand how
yeah, maybe people are gonna come in and wait for JP. There you go. That's probably it. Yeah. No, actually, yeah, this one I'm definitely gonna go ahead. Like I already set up the YouTube channel, so I think now starts putting up videos. This one for sure is gonna go up. Maybe I should just put this one up because I just feel like I mean, the other ones we had like good rants going on, but at the same time, I was the like, I don't know. Can't wait till you guys can fucking drink. So that suddenly like you guys are gonna like also
and be dumber.
not dumber, but like more
What else do you think?
more open, more open.
What the hell am I?
Open.
7-Eleven? More open.
Ah. Look at my 7-Eleven.
I just died a ton just now. I didn't die the first map, but now I just died more
Oh
than I ever
man.
have.
I'm joining the Twitch pod once these kids fully knocked out. All right, so I got a few people that are telling me that are getting knocked out. So I think by the time that JP will come, then we'll have more people coming in.
I did
Yeah.
get some feedback.
Oh yeah, great. What are the feedback?
So the feedback.
Say it to
is-
it us.
So the feedback. Hey, someone's following. Was that yours or mine? Someone followed us. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
What, topical drinks or you?
We're both a W. Both are W's. Okay.
So it's just you.
I can't see because I got a performance mode. Thank you. I think it was someone on this side. But anyhow,
Damn, how come you're getting all these like follows?
it's going. It's the.
Oh, you know
Reagan
what's a
was
problem?
Right. Trickle down theory. The trickle.
Oh, I should have been playing Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Oh, you have that, or you just get the demo?
I
It's
kind
not
of
a
wanted to
powerful
play it.
game. Then you say you want to use a simple game. Let's not like a strong game.
Yeah, that is probably gonna be a too strong of a game. I still had the stream saying Tekken 8. I'm definitely
Wait,
not playing
What's your
Tekken 8.
gear right now? What's your gear right now? I thought you had something crazy.
I'm playing
No, your
Oh.
PC. Your build.
it's oh yeah. I mean it's like AMD, not the newest AMD, but good enough. I don't know. It's like when I turned on Tekken 8, it the frame rate slowed down. But since I'm like just using this kind of director mode type thing, maybe what I should do is have that whole director mode on my laptop so it frees up resources on my PC. That might actually be a better option when I think about it.
I'm gonna do that better. I was gonna get
'Cause,
into
like-
a point, but then I just fell off a freaking tangent. It was.
I mean, maybe I could try right now.
what
I'm
was
just
I
like-
gonna say, Jorge? Can you help me find?
Oh, Ariel, congrats. You captured one person's attention. Oh, shit. Chai Stab Crew is back. Oh, there he is.
Nice. Hey.
Nice. Our recurring
stabbing
character
people.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of recurring character, I actually gotta message Jim, see if he wants to be a guest one day.
No, a guest right now. Let's reach him. Oh, yeah. Wait.
No, one day we gotta set that up right. You know, we gotta
Yeah.
get all these questions and all that
The
stuff.
video.
The video, the questions, so on and so forth. Yeah, we gotta do that right this time.
Yeah.
We're still in a learning phase. All right, Chai
Oh,
Stab
the
Crew, you
feedback.
got
I was
something?
getting to the feedback. Okay.
Oh yeah, the feedback.
So, first and foremost, apparently
Okay.
we're not a podcast. We're a live pod.
A
Second
live
thing-
pod.
Yes.
Okay.
And the second thing is that we need to work on when we do our marketing, because so many people are asking me like, wait, are you inviting people to my building, saying like about because they saw topical drinks, they saw the time on Wednesday, like, wait, do you have like a drinking thing? Because they know I'm a part of like drinking groups, so they assume
Right.
that was it. And I was like, you know what? Our marketing campaign today did include Twitch on there. Before
Mhm.
that, I don't know if Twitch was on there. I don't think it was super obvious, but it should. Say,
No, it
like,
wasn't super obvious.
live pod
Yeah.
or something like that. It should say like or.
So not a
Mhm.
not a podcast, but a live pod. Sounds like something from an old sci-fi film. Yeah, it does
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, because look what we're doing. We are speaking to one another live with video.
But isn't that what a
cameras.
podcast is? I thought that's what a podcast is. Or is a
Podcasts
podcast?
Usually not live. Podcasts.
Oh. Well, I mean, technically, it'll be a podcast when we start like actually uploading this to YouTube.
That's true. That's true.
That's
But
true.
at the same time, though, our base following will be the
Mhm.
folks who tune in live.
Okay, so here's the thing. We remember we called it topical drinks to the second point that was made, right? We called it topical drinks because the whole point was that we were going to be drinking and we were going to get progressively drunk as we talk, you know? But unfortunately, dry January. So these are growing pains that we have here, right? Every January is going to be like dry topical. I don't know, man. I can't wait till February, man.
I get you.
Yeah.
Well, I got some good things to drink before then. I could have did something other than drinking before this. And I was considering that, but I'm like, I get really
Weed.
dumb.
It's legal in Illinois. Weed. I know what you're gonna do. Oh, cocaine. That's not legal. Are we gonna do cocaine? We can do coke.
No.
Should we have a talk about this?
No,
Should we have an intervention?
I've never done coke. Like,
Should we?
really.
Should we? No intervention. No live intervention, dude. We would get so much views if we do a live intervention. And you should start doing
cost? At what cost? People think
you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I'm gonna die socially. Oh yeah. By the way, give me some feedback about the.
Are you able to see the chat? By the way, am I the only one that's able to see the chat?
I can only. You're the only one who can see that chat.
You got to see our chat.
We gotta figure out a way that we can
just have a separate tab with our chat.
You are really pushing my PC to the limits here.
I thought you had an awesome rig. What's up?
I do have an awesome. I thought you had an awesome rig. That's why I was asking you about your rig.
Dude, that's what I'm doing. All the whole cast is on my rig right now. I mean, I'm actually I'm very, very, very curious now. I closed a bunch of other resources. I might try Tekken again and see what happens, especially because Dynasty Warriors Ace is kind of boring me right now.
Of course it is. That is a game perfect for talking. You're not
it is because I've been like talking great, commit and addict. I'd rather see a crystal meth intervention. Okay, JP could do crystal meth, right?
We need to find someone, chat. Find someone who does the CM, and then we will intervene.
Oof.
With a professional.
Oh, I should also we can't say drug names, can we?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably
We're not even monetizing, so it doesn't matter.
I monetize on Facebook and I monetize on YouTube.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's probably why you're getting the viewers and not me.
Why?
Well, because you already had. I mean, your channel had like a lot longer.
Dude, my Facebook is actually starting to pop again. I'm starting to see the residuals come in again. I saw.
Really?
Yeah, I saw. And it might be because I've been active with this show, but I saw like people starting to reshare like my X-Men videos again.
The X-Men videos. Yeah. Oh, was that the one that you were just talking about? Like is Wolverine racist?
Was that just one of the videos, but that was the most popular one. That one got over.
I'm assuming that was the most popular
views.
one. Finder's fee? Yeah, man. Finder's fee.
Finder's fee.
For us. No, man, okay. We need to get people in our thing. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
I mean, your cast definitely doesn't have me on, right? It's just you.
No, it's both of us.
Oh, you got me on.
Yeah, pull it up, dude. Pull it up. I got it. Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever. I'll trust you.
You see? You motherfucker. You want me?
I'm too lazy now at this point. I'm trying to kill all.
The double standards.
Okay. Fuck. God. Let me finish this battle. Let me finish this battle, and then I can just go play some Tekken.
Oh
This game is. God, this game is so repetitive. Oh my God. What were we talking about before? Crystal meth? What?
No,
wait, actually.
Saying the names.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What were we talking about? One of the worst drugs.
Finders what is it? Sonoran behind Fender Sonoran behind roots. Yeah, they're asking what's your guitar?
Oh, this was a gift when I graduated high school, which is actually one of the last gifts I got in my life. But
last gifts you got in your life? What do you mean? That sounds kind of sad, man. I need to get you a gift then. What the fuck? You never had a gift after that?
I give myself gifts pretty often, but
that sounds so sad. I gotta get you a gift.
Come on, man. But it's I gave myself another gift, by the way, recently.
Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, what is it? Okay, he's asking, is that a Fender?
I don't know. Fender. This would be Fender, or are you talking about the?
The Fender.
brand of
There's the
guitar?
brand. Yeah.
No, this just says PV. Probably something that doesn't even exist anymore, because it's for noobs like me. I need to get new strings. We should do a string change-up day where we record that and we knock it out. And talk.
Zarya could do that. Zarya's the one that's actually playing the guitar that we have.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she picked up guitar. I mean, she used to play guitar, like back in high school. She actually had a band.
A band?
And yeah, and they were just like playing like
Nice.
rock and roll anime music back then.
What?
But she picked it up again now, the acoustic ones.
It sounds like a secret that she didn't want people to know.
No, it wasn't that. They just stopped doing it. You know, now she just picked it up again just because, you know, something to do essentially.
Before
I have
you lock all the moves, you're just so.
I have a Fender though. I do have a Fender. Hold on, let me show this off. 1 second.
God damn it. Nice. Is it electric? Thumbs up if it is. I know you can still hear me.
Yeah, I can still. You can probably not hear me. 'Cause I'm, like,
No,
far away from my mic.
very faintly. Very, very faintly.
Yeah, I'm far away from my mic, but this is the electric that I have. Haven't touched it in a while.
Oh, that looks beautiful. How much was that?
I don't know how much this guy was.
Damn, that shit looks like
Yeah, it's a Fender Stratocaster.
Stratocaster.
Starcaster. Yeah, Fender Starcaster right there. I don't know if you guys see the logo right there. Yeah. I haven't played in a long fucking time, like wait. Yeah, well, anyway. I haven't played in a long time. Stratocaster, Telecaster, we are the two electrics Fenders makes. Yeah, Stratocaster is what this guy is.
Those
I
are
bought
the-
this guy. Oh man, I think I got this guy back in 2000, maybe 2009.
Oh, it's someone else followed. Hey, what's up? Thank you.
Probably followed yours. Yeah, I think it was 2009 that I got this guy or something, a long time ago. And Zarya wanted me to like, oh, you're not even playing it, like, you know, sell it. I'm like, no, I want to keep it. I want to maybe go guitar. And I haven't touched guitar in a long time. And then we have an acoustic one, which isn't here. It's upstairs in the bedroom. Because that's where Zarya is practicing. So yeah, I think the acoustic one is, I think, a name brand. It's just a random, like a cheap acoustic we got a while back. Metal strings on that one too.
God, this guy's strong.
On. But yep, there we go.
Nice. Well, did you ever learn anything? Any song?
I want to say no on that one.
Oh,
Like
man.
I can't honestly say that I perfectly learned any song, to be honest. So
Womp,
yeah,
womp.
calling that, I called it before I opened it. Stratocaster, it's easier to learn on acoustic, and you learn how to pick. I can't hear Channel 4. There you go. Yeah, you can't hear me because I was like far away. This mic definitely does not pick up when I'm like far away. Like if I was using my headphones, but my headphone quality is not that good. So
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
a cool button. You can you can set that up though, like on the remote, to change your microphone real quickly. If you can just
oh,
tap
I can
over.
hotkey that. No, I could definitely do that. JP just got home. Yay.
Look at that. See, progress. That's why we're
Progress.
still learning right now. And I was thinking we need an intro, like a intro. What the heck?
I just have lo-fi music playing in the background when I
No, but
intro.
we need like a intro, like you know the dollop. Actually, the first podcast you ever got me to listen to.
The dollop?
Yeah.
Yeah. All they
They
do
have
is like,
their-
welcome to the dollop. Wait, dude, we
No,
have an
it's like
intro.
clips. It's like clips of their show.
Oh.
Funny thing. So we need to get.
Oh, you know, one of those
collect some
things
of these
like,
clips. Oh, And
Well,
now
we're
that we got footage-
still going through growing pains. Now we got our
Exactly.
cameras on.
Exactly.
We got our cameras on, and we got like us like looking at each other now, and people can look at us now.
I know.
We're
Asking
live.
about
We're
guitars.
live cast now, and also I set up the YouTube channel so we can start putting up these videos up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can market topical drinks. Then
Yeah.
we need more voices like us on.
Yeah.
And if we make it, we make it. If we don't make it, well, someone else will. But at least we
We've already
tried.
made it. Look at the lives we're living right
There you
now.
go.
Playing
Chuck's
games.
Acro. It's improved, he says.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate
There you go.
I bet you're a cool guy.
Oh, he's a cool guy. One of the coolest.
I bet you
Probably
only
killed-
have 8 cats.
Damn, man. Like, anytime I play something that, like, just bright white, it just, like, shines my face so much.
I
Jesus
know. That's
Christ.
another thing you can work on your lighting in there. It's not bad.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it like that, you can keep it like that.
No,
My
actually,
lighting's
see, that's the thing. I was testing it out, but I got, like, a shit camera. So, like, I actually turned down the lights and then had, like, laser lights type thing. But, like, you can't see it in the camera very well. So, kind of what I made it look like a club in this place, right? But I just like, all right, let me just turn up the lights all the way and just illuminate myself and all that. So, that's what I did. What happened to cat porn drinking?
Cat porn.
Cat porn drinking.
Oh, I guess that's the risk of having.
I don't know. Right now, I did a transition right now, and I made sure that all of us are set. And also, last week I did get a little too tipsy, and I did accidentally press the stop streaming hotkey. So we lost like 30 minutes from the topical drinks, but I had to pick it up from yours, which sucked. But this time I removed that hotkey. So
Nice.
So
'Cause, like,
yeah, so
why?
this, yeah, right,
Talk
exactly.
Until it
But-
turns off, you know. On it, and then I was so last week my blunder was my microphone audio was trash. This
Was it?
Yeah, man. I couldn't hear myself when I was watching our video. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I'm right now monitoring our audio. So actually, now that I have this kind of vid thing, the ninja thing, I could. I think I already told you this. I might
try it out.
play around with isolating audio rather than just going all through Discord.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we can play this. Well, I'll definitely play around with this later. I'll try it with my laptop as a secondary, and then I'll just do that. So these are all the growing pains we have right now. Like I only set it up for like 2 people. JP's on. Here's the problem. JP only plays on his Xbox. I don't think we can get a video on him.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, he's a man trying to get elected in office, so he probably doesn't want to
True,
have his
true.
face on.
We should put like a fake face next to him for him.
Oh, we should make him one of those like anime what do you call it? Anime vid like what do they call it? Not cam girls. What's the word? Those vloggers. No,
Cam girls.
just the streamers, the anime stream girls. That they don't show their face, they just like show an avatar, which is just an anime girl. And like it mimics what their movements. Yeah.
I'm interested to know what
you
you've
can
been watching.
There we go.
Dude, that shit is popular. Hey, JP,
So
you're
is
here.
Donald Trump.
What are you drinking?
I am here. Fucking, just another non-alcoholic beer. Next
Yeah,
weekend
I
I'll be drinking again though.
Wait, is
Next
next week? Is next week?
Saturday- No, he's
Next
No,
Wednesday is
holiday.
not.
I'm stopping on Sunday.
Oh, you're stopping on Sunday, so a little bit before February.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we still have the 29th. We still have one more week before
Yep.
all of you guys can start drinking again. So the 5th. So mark that calendar. Everybody here, Chai Stab Crew, the 5th of February is when all of us will get progressively drunk.
Nice.
We should have one. Yeah, definitely see. Now that we'll try to get all of our cameras on. By the way, so you have not gotten a new PC yet, right?
I am not going to be getting one anytime soon.
How do we get you on video then? How do you Like, are you seeing our stuff right now?
We market the show.
I
and we do.
I
fixed
just
a lot
got
of-
on. I have not set anything up just because I just got home. So I just.
Okay, grab your phone if you have Twitch on your phone. Just see
Yeah.
what we got. So like I
Okay.
did a lot trying to improve a lot of things. I actually like
Nice.
made the social media things like by scratch. I know there's like templates out there, but I decided to just do it in Scratch like as well.
Oh, I
Um,
see both you guys.
Yeah. And I got
Both
this
your beautiful
set
faces.
finally. Exactly. And not only that, I can actually transition between a game and this transition screen. I created this transition screen. So
Nice.
now, once I got you on video, now I got to figure out how to position all three of us in one spot.
Damn.
Might be a little tough.
Well,
Yeah,
this is cool.
Yeah, man. Growing pains, but we're getting there. I'm getting there. We're
Mhm.
getting there.
We're getting there.
Yep.
We're getting there for sure.
I just slumped that guy. Are you
And
familiar
now-
with the term slumped?
No. What does that mean?
Like to kill.
That sounds
someone.
racist.
Like no.
Oh, I love that,
Here
dude.
goes
I
the
love that we have the.
alcohol.
I love that we actually have the camera on you. Now I can actually see what I picture your face will be whenever I say something stupid.
I was like, what the
I
hell
don't
is
see anybody playing a game though.
What?
oh,
You
I
gotta go to my
I
channel.
No, I stopped my game. I'm gonna switch to another game.
Go-
Yeah.
go to- check out-
Sorry,
check
this
out-
is
check out
no.
my
Sorry, this is Mocha Madhouse. It is a stout. If you were asking, Chai Stab Group. Modern Times beers, stout, Modern Times. It's actually pretty good. I actually do recommend this beer.
So they do make it for men. You never answered the question.
Oh, speaking of which, I did have one feedback. Someone didn't like the cat picture I took. Or no, not that I took. Sorry, that I posted. And that cat
Wow.
picture was your picture, actually.
I
your
told you
cat
it was
picture.
bad. I told
No,
you.
they didn't like it because of the quality. What they didn't like is because it was fruity drink. The fruity
It's
drink
not
next to the cat.
fruity. It's not
Apparently,
It's not a
I
fruit
got
drink
someone
at all.
that hates fruit drinks and sours.
But it's not a fruit drink. They're just totally wrong.
It might be Chai Stab Group, actually.
Try Stab Group. Dude,
He threatened
tell
not
you
to watch
something.
our stuff anymore if he saw
appreciate
fruity
your
drinks.
support. He's not watching right anymore.
No, he's
Well, I
watching
don't
right
care.
now.
We'll watch after. Hey, I appreciate. Oh shit, this mod has like water animations. That's pretty sick. But anyway, I appreciate your support, dude. But guess what, man? That drink, 21 Seeds, that developer, that maker of tequila, delicious tequila, delicious tequila, and it's not.
Sours are the
fruity.
worst, he's saying. But it's not sour, it's a tequila.
Have you ever had it? Have you ever had it? I think not. Talking like that.
它代表着新生和一个黑暗灵魂
It looked like
so
a
good.
it looked like a beer.
水。
Wait, was that
Final
picture? a-
Fantasy X.
它被认为具有赎罪的特质。
You're playing Final Fantasy X?
Yeah. Some old
Oh,
school
shit.
shit.
Yeah, I actually was thinking of going maybe old school. On
I gotta remember how to play it now.
I was
Yeah,
playing
regular.
Dynasty Warriors 8 for a bit, but I don't know, it got a little boring. Even when we were talking, which we were talking for a while, which is great. All right, you know what? I am going to try Tekken 8 again. Let's see if this kills my PC.
Just kills.
Well,
it.
well I hope
Just
not
shuts
because
down.
it would also kill the stream too.
Well,
So,
luckily,
all right.
backups.
Well, no, this time I am going to monitor it. Like last time, I got too tipsy that I actually wasn't monitoring the stream.
否则过去
That's
的
why we
阴
lost
影
30 minutes.
会吞噬我们
Growing
整个
pains, growing pains, and then we got to figure out how to get JP on it.
You should just get an intern.
Unless you, well, actually, we were going to ask, do you want to be on right now with the current situation that it's going on with you or JP?
Oh, that's not gonna. I want to be known more.
Nice.
Oh, great. Okay,
Yeah,
so how do
we're
we?
good dudes.
So we need you to have a laptop or something next to you. We need video.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
No.
can
It's
do that.
very easy. So I made it very easy for you guys. Okay. So
Okay.
all I do is that I'm gonna be the director on this using this this kind of like third party thing. All I do is I give you a link, and then you just go into that link, and then you allow it's just like Zoom essentially, right?
Okay.
But then I can actually use it, and then I can take like isolate not just your audio but your video, and then I could just like move it around wherever I need to for OBS.
Cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to try it now, I can do it now if you want to try it, or you can do it next time.
Yeah, let's do it next time.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. All right, let's play Tekken 8 and let's see what happens.
Wait, JP, you went to a funeral today, you said?
No.
What?
I
Who?
had a campaign meeting to figure out how to
Just as a-
properly run the next 8 weeks of my campaign.
Nice.
That is the opposite of a of a funeral. How the fuck funeral?
I don't think you understand what opposite means because no. Different universe. But not
Campaigns?
opposite. Now, if
That's
you,
crazy,
if you
bro.
give me some metaphor though, like he's bringing alive something. Yeah. But that's
He's
awesome,
unaliving
man.
democracy.
Wasn't it exciting?
But learned a lot of good things, so it's gonna be helpful.
Nice.
So I
Who's
could
like
win.
your? You don't have to, of course, say their name or anything like that. But like, who's like your big time mentor? Tell me about their characteristics, their traits, and why you know.
I gotta turn down the volume on my game because I could barely hear you guys, so hold on.
I'm playing with trash right now too, but I'm trying to lock all this stuff first.
Chai Stab Crew. How's the stream look? Does it look like it's taking
Alright, now I
that
can hear you
it's
guys
choppy?
better.
Does it look fine?
What were you asking now, Gabe?
I was asking, like, tell me about. Do you
That's
have
good.
like a
Great.
mentor in your life that is helping you with this process?
So yeah, there's like a whole local like 2-page like
No, I just hit a dab. Oh, Chai
group
Tube hit a
that helps
dab.
people run these things. And they give you materials, websites, and stuff like that. So I could get an actual list of phone numbers and send out text messages and stuff like that for like, I don't know, 1.5 cents. Have it sent to like everybody in town. I could do things like that. I get lists of people who are most likely to vote, so I could walk up to their doors, knock, drop a flyer, and stuff like that.
That's sick.
All those things are available.
And
pretty
just
cool.
Is there a new
available to
Street
you
Fighter
because
coming out,
they're
or am I
supporting
imagining
you,
this?
or is that
Yeah.
something you have to, oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're practically
New
Jehovah's
Street Fighter. No, no.
They always
I
know when we were home, though. You know, they always knew. They always knew when you were home.
well, you know now why. Nah, man, we do need people like JP. We definitely need more in like elected officials type stuff like that.
Thank you.
JP knows the plight of the people.
只有七分之一体积浮在水面
Knows
上
the。plight exactly.
我们的意识
Any
是
games?
冰山
Why? How could you trust them?
我们必
Not,
须深
not
入水
trust
下
someone playing Final
探索
Fantasy.
潜意识。
Exactly. Final Fantasy X too, man. Wait, is 10 the best? Oh, wait, is that the one that
He actually gave
Titus?
it out like Elon. Uh-oh,
No,
Elon.
that was our
Oh,
topic
no.
last week.
Got Yuna and Waka and Kamari and Oran.
Oh man, what do you
Yes.
guys think?
Yuna. I actually do have wait, sorry, I don't want to stop. I don't want to fucking talk about Must right now. Hold on, I want to talk about Final Fantasy. Yes,
Alright.
I have X10, X2 actually on PS2.
Yeah, that's the one I'm playing.
Oh,
I'm not playing
X2.
X2. It's got
But-
combined both games.
Oh, was there like the actual like what combination of everything? Hail
Yeah.
Must. Fuck you, Stab Crew. Yes, I know. He's a Nazi. Anyway, that actually was I think on my list of topics and stuff like that. But yeah, no, X2 was the one that I mean, had a bit of a controversy just because everybody thought like, oh, it's like it was sex sells type of situation, right? Because of the costumes and everything.
Yeah, it was all like female characters. Yeah, something like that.
All female, but also like they changed her outfit was basically very revealing.
Oh, really?
Well, you remember it was like compared to what she originally had, she was just a summoner. This one was just she's a what do you call it?
Yeah.
Like a gunner was the word, I guess. Ah, fuck. But I actually don't remember beating it though, if I remember correctly. Maybe I should play that game. Okay, so I actually did go back on all my PS2 CDs. I did back them up on PC.
Yeah.
and every one of them does work on my emulator. So yeah, maybe actually I was thinking of doing that, but originally I was thinking of just playing like Virtual Fighter 4. Because like I just kind of want to avoid like playing any single player game that like needs my attention.
Yeah.
Beat those games already.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I beat 10-2.
So, what's your favorite Final Fantasy?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's tough for me to say that because hold on. Get fucked, Kazuya. Anyway, it's hard for me to say that because I'm not a big fan of turn-based games. Unfortunately.
I never played. But the new
Tri-Stab
ones are not
is at
turn-based.
7. I feel like 7 is like the best bandwagon game, to be honest.
Mine is this one gets a lot of hate, but I think 13 is my favorite. I really
13?
enjoyed that one.
Wait. It's 13 that like the
13 was
main
like the
character.
first open, well, maybe it was the second open world one, because 12 was kind of open world too.
12 was I think maybe what I was thinking of.
So
There was
moved away
one
from
that
turn-based?
actually.
But I didn't like 12. It's like, the story's got to get you in, and it didn't get me in.
Well, that's what I said. I thought 12 was the one that was kind of more serious in their story.
But yeah,
like-
I think so.
Is 13 the one that like I think it's like the character's called Lightning, that girl?
There's Fang. There's...
Oh, was that the first MMO? No, the first MMO was 11, I think. Right? 11 was the MMO. After 10, it was
14.
10 was single player. Yeah, I think it was 11 was the MMO. And then
Well, 13 is a big one that's out now. I
yeah.
don't know if there was another one before that, maybe.
No, yeah. There was 11, which was a MMO. And then 12, which was the one that honestly I thought had a good story. I never finished it though. Come on, finish up. There we go.
Shit, I'm about to do a boss fight. I don't think I'm ready for this yet.
I heard that sucked. That's where it was. 11 did 11. Well, 11 didn't really suck. I think it just like it came out around like World of Warcraft coming out too. So like World of Warcraft was like, oh yeah, World of Warcraft like basically dominated the MMO scene for like years. I don't know if it still does at this time because I feel like MMOs are not what they they're not as they're not as like popular as they were before,
RuneScape
you know.
used to hit.
Oh, fuck you.
You guys ever get into RuneScape?
Was RuneScape the one that Oh yeah, no, I know RuneScape.
Kids kept
Yeah,
getting
no, I
robbed
wasn't
on
into
there.
RuneScape, but I got a bunch of
Control
friends in
from
high school that would actually play RuneScape on like high school computers at the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, because exactly, because you could just play it right in the browser.
It went up against Asheron's Call and EverQuest. Was it
现在
EverQuest
让
or
我自己
EverQuest
走
2?
就好。
Yeah, EverQuest, that was a big one too. I do remember EverQuest.
Mm-hmm.
I never played World at War. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. The closest to Final Fantasy I've played are the Kingdom of Hearts series, which is nothing like that.
Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I guess it is like it, 'cause it
Closest
is
I've come to
turn-based
play is a game
sometimes.
that's nothing like it.
It is turn-based sometimes, actually.
What's funny is I think like Kingdom Hearts got more like I don't. Okay, first off, Kingdom Hearts I thought was like I actually I do have a little bit of a story about that. Like I back in college when like I think maybe the second Kingdom Hearts came out around my college time. Not the first. I know the first was already out. Oh fuck me, this guy's here. Yeah, he got me. WoW launched in 2003. Yes, it launched in 2003? I thought it launched in 2004 when I graduated high school.
Really?
I think it was 2004. Okay, well anyway, there was a situation in college that I was on a bus and the bus was packed, in college, like just to get to school or whatever. Like just it was campus college, like buses types and packed. And then there was this one kid who was just talking very loudly on his phone, so everybody could hear what he's talking about. It was like very quiet except this one kid talking, and he was basically talking about like he was talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm pretty sure he was talking about the second one, because it was like the most edgelordy shit. Like, oh, Mickey Mouse is wearing hoods and everything's hoods and everything's like, it was just like, you know, fucking like, you can imagine Evanescence like just playing music in that fucking game, right? It was so edgelord stuff, right? And like everything he was saying just seemed so lame, but everyone in the bus was hearing it. And I know everybody in the bus was hearing it because then he switches his topic about this anime that just starts off with like, so there's a bunch of Nazis that like, you know, basically fight these guys, like, and all that stuff. And then everybody on the fucking bus started laughing. Just laughing. Because everyone was like listening to this dude's conversations. Like, what is this ridiculous shit that like, oh, Mickey Mouse just comes out like a badass and all that stuff. And everyone's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, you know, like Mickey Mouse a badass? Like, what?
He is a badass.
It was just so funny. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like all of like Kingdom Hearts is just like a bad like what do you call it? Like a, what's the word? A fan fiction. It's just like a bad fan fiction. That's like official, I guess.
What's a bad fan fiction? Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Watch
it's just
your
like
mouth.
some dudes. It's just some dude's fan
That's
fiction.
It was some dude's
It's
fan
not.
fiction.
Come on. Kingdom Hearts was basically what's the dude's name?
No, it's
He's
pretty
essentially-
freaking cool though, man, because it was bringing universes together.
Is
Like
it?
yeah, that's super cool. You worked. What game do you
Ah.
know? You go from working with Hercules to then go to another place, and now you're.
I mean,
working
basically
with
all
Cloud.
of Marvel now, man. Everything has to be tied to each other, you know, which is fucking
What?
annoying to me.
It's not annoying. It's not annoying.
It is. It is.
Done
It
right,
is.
it's
It's just like they're
awesome.
forcing.
Also-
They're forcing like different universes and
Forcing?
stuff like that together.
I'm
They
sure
are.
it's consensual. It's consensual between the characters.
I mean, of course, it's not consensual for the viewer.
I consented. I consented.
No, actually, that's the thing. I fucking hate how they have to just connect everything. And I'll give you a big example. Like the new Deadpool had to basically be a part of the same universe as Logan, which is my absolute favorite
What?
Marvel movie ever.
It is.
I'm not even joking.
No,
Logan.
it is. No, it's a
I
great
fucking love Logan, man.
But the way they connected it was hilarious. He
No,
got
it
there,
wasn't. No, it wasn't. It just like it took a movie that was very serious in its topic.
Oh
Very
my
serious on like
God.
its political, like, you know, what it
I
was
don't think
basically
I've
about.
disagreed with you more ever.
And then all it was for a fucking joke that, oh, Deadpool just goes around and uses the spine of the dead Logan to beat a bunch of people up. That's the fucking joke.
it was a fucking.
They just
program.
used it for a fucking joke. They used one of the best fucking movies and made it into a fucking just like a punchline. That wasn't even funny. It's just like, oh, he's just
my-
killing a bunch of people with
Oh my!
the spine. Oh, so funny, you know?
You're getting so cranky as you age. You just sat in the theater and was like, "This is not funny." Is that
Yeah,
really
I didn't see
what
it in the theater. Thank God. I'm not fucking spending money like that.
Fuck off! There's
Go for
no
that
way.
fucking movie. Fuck that movie. Fuck Deadpool. Deadpool's just like edgelord humor. That's all it is.
What? Deadpool?
I'm not.
Deadpool
I
and
fuck.
Wolverine- Oh,
It's not
man.
funny. It's not funny.
Fuck.
None of it is funny.
You're very wrong.
You're very wrong.
Please.
And Deadpool and Wolverine,
They
by the
ruined
way.
Logan, man. They ruined the best fucking X-Men and Marvel movie ever. For just a fucking joke.
Oh, I just died.
What is happening? This woman's like chasing me like very dangerously, and I'm using Deadpool in this game, and you're like talking shit about this guy's movie. Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
goddamn
here.
it.
Let me tell you something here, buddy. Deadpool and Wolverine made characters that we saw in the early 2000s again on the big screen again. It was phenomenal. It was
What?
phenomenal.
What? You're saying Deadpool is the reason for a lot of those characters to be on screen? How does that make
They had not
sense?
been on screen since Human Torch had not been on screen since Fantastic Four 2, which came out when
Well, because the Fantastic Four movie was fucking shit.
It was shit. It was shit.
Yeah.
But guess what? It still was exciting to watch as a child. It still was exciting to watch.
No,
I still appreciate
no,
Oh,
no.
my God.
Deadpool, come on. That's not exciting.
No,
It's just another
you're-
cameo after cameo.
Oh shit! I just caught that.
God, what the fuck, man? All right. Yeah, I should pay attention to this fight. No, none of it is fucking exciting. None of it. It all sucks ass.
Why are you a Marvel Scrooge? What is this all about?
Marvel Scrooge.
He's a Marvel Scrooge. Hey, everyone, chat, please coin that. Do not let him live this down. He's a Marvel Scrooge. When he sits across Ryan Reynolds one day, remind him how much of a fucking a Marvel Scrooge he is. Wasn't it awesome to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again, or no?
No.
Fuck
No,
off.
it wasn't.
Fuck
It wasn't.
off, dude. I swear you just say things to be sensational.
I think you're the only person
God.
I met that hasn't liked it, so
JP,
it's okay.
please weigh in. Please weigh in.
Yeah, he's like the only person I met that hasn't liked it, so something's wrong with him.
And
No,
it's like a
no,
hatred too.
no.
You hear him? It's negative. The way you spoke
Negative.
about it made me sound like you were speaking about 47, which is like crazy. The way you were just talking. You're like, no, he ruined Logan. Like, okay, was it obviously?
He fucking did ruin Logan.
He didn't-
He ruined
how can you
Logan.
ruin
The
a
best
masterpiece,
fucking
Logan?
movie that had like something to
How?
say
How?
about just like current politics and current immigration laws and shit like that.
What?
And,
That's
and,
what you
and
were focused
racism
on?
as well.
Immigration laws?
Dude, I
That's
grew
what-
up with X-Men. The X-Men were essentially a metaphor to immigrants.
No, well,
It was.
Sure,
It was.
Sure,
It was.
Civil rights movement. I don't think it would be immigrants.
Civil
No,
rights,
it was
immigrants.
Civil rights.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
all they did, like, here's the thing. Okay,
I
and
don't think the
there
black
actually
community's
was
gonna
a
like to
good.
hear that.
I don't know if there was a good article or a video. I forget about just the politics of Marvel, of new Marvel movies, right? And how empty their politics are, because they are. Like it's just like a series of platitudes that really don't go anywhere. And like the best example would be the Black Panther, because like the bad guy, Killmonger, like he was essentially right for what he did, but they would always be like, oh yeah, he's right, but he's too extreme, or that bullshit, or
He
they would
is
just like
too
make him like,
extreme.
but he
not
wasn't.
right.
He was
He's not
basically like,
right.
I want to arm the people that are basically like dealing with like, you know, injustices. How is that wrong?
He's a
I
few
guess.
hundred years late. He was a few hundred
He was a
years late.
few hundred
Like,
years late.
No, he was
He
wrong.
wasn't.
He was
He
wrong.
wasn't wrong.
No.
I mean,
I
he,
can't
he was
agree with
he
that.
wasn't so wrong that like apparently like the one good thing about like, you
chose
know,
to die?
what happened with Black Panther was that he basically learned from him and
No,
said,
of
okay,
course.
yeah, we can't be isolationists and we should like do something about it, right? But the whole thing is that basically like, no, don't do revolution. That's bad, right? Like, you know, you're being too radical, you know?
No.
Like that shit is like neoliberal bullshit. That's what it is.
I
Because
didn't-
it's basically
I didn't take it
saying like don't fight the system, work with the system. The system's okay. It's not that bad. You know? Tell that to people that are like fucking in poverty right now. Tell that to people that like yeah, no, that's bullshit. It's straight bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree.
The politics of
So you think
that's
the
what I'm saying.
solution? You think the solution would be for Killmonger to just drop a bunch of weapons and, like you said, arm those who are struggling? You think that would be? The
Yes.
solution?
I mean, at that point, you're saying like, yeah, that seems like, because what's the alternative? What exactly did like Wakanda and T'Challa do after all that?
They
What
created-
the fuck
first they
happened? The,
revealed
the only thing that
themselves.
happened, the only thing that happened is the Infinity incident,
It's just
and then
impractical.
that's it. Then all you have is like, oh, Captain America, or like, I guess, what's his name? The new Captain America, Falcon, the Falcon.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Falcon having like a movie that he just like, I don't know, scolds the senator that's bad or whatever, or the president that's bad or something like that. Like,
It already came out.
like shit's still going wrong in the world. I mean, of course, like it's because, you know, they still need like, you know, shit to happen because, you know, you can need another movie.
Yeah.
But like nothing's changed. Nothing's fucking changed. So like, in all honesty, it's like, yeah, what exactly was the end of the movie? And then you had like, Black Panther 2, more fighting. What the fuck? It's no change.
More. Oh
Killmonger
my
was right.
goodness.
Killmonger was right. Like,
You can't,
that's all
first,
it is.
First, there's no way you're gonna just create world peace by arming those who are. I don't even know like how we can even categorize this correctly, because it kind of, it's like facilitating this idea that black people are somehow still helpless in the world that Black Panther 1 takes place, which is just simply not true. And obviously I want to see the complete success of us, but violence on everyone else and creating yourself as an outsider would not be a good move.
It's not so much that there's, but here's the thing, there's not so much like the violence thing is one thing, but like the problem essentially is like they're saying no violence, work with the system. It's like, no, the system is rigged against you. What working with the system? What is Wakanda actually going to do? That's why I say like the only positive was like, okay, we're not going to be isolationists this time. We're going to actually help, right? But like in a world that like there is no such thing as a Wakanda, there is no such thing as another power that it will just like rival the United States and still be good, which is what like the idealized version of what Wakanda is, essentially a nation that actually is for its people and all that stuff. We don't have that in the real world. So like what will be the real solution at this very moment?
Well, they
Like,
showed it had
currently would be the
flaws.
solution.
They showed the flaws of Wakanda. So exactly, they made it realistic. Like, okay, it comes to a cost to have its culture preserved in such a way, and also they've had unlimited access to not just rare, extremely rare and unique mineral, which allowed them to be at the level of technology that they were, because of this story of, well, in the comic books it was a meteor that landed down in Africa, which allowed them to create vibranium. So it was essentially vibranium that landed.
Right. But the whole ending of Black Panther 1 was that, oh, okay, yes, I'm gonna learn a little bit from Killmonger, and what was wrong about the people before me was that they were isolationists, so they didn't want to do anything for good, right? But here's the thing: it's like we don't live in an idealized world in which we have that idealized like nation that would just come and save us or whatever, right? And that's one thing. Secondly, like, yeah, what Killmonger is like he was the one that lived in poverty in the United States, no less, right?
I'm so confused by this, though. This is where I'm confused.
Okay,
why
what are you
would
confused about?
Wakanda have any responsibility at all to influence or to intervene on the treatment of African Americans? Is that implying that the African Americans who are descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, that Wakanda took place in that some folks were here from Wakanda?
But that's not the point. The point is basically, okay, we're going to be a country that is not just responsible, like we're just gonna help the world with what we have, essentially, is the idea. Now, again, this is the idealized world of the United States, essentially, right? That's what Wakanda is kind of an allegory for, let's be honest, right?
No, I don't know if it's an allegory.
It is. It's supposed to be like, okay, what the idealized like United States is and all that stuff. Now, granted, this does go into the little murky subject of, the United States trying to be a global police and all that stuff. And yes, like Wakanda, okay, then it's kind of a global police, right? But like when you have like injustices in the world, and a lot of it is caused with a country that is arguably the most powerful country in the world, being the United States, especially when you look up like, United States like foreign policies, especially in like Central America, right? Then you have to wonder, it's like, okay, then how do you beat back that? You just like something like Wakanda basically shows, oh, okay, so here's a country that essentially is more powerful than the U.S. being able to be like, okay, you know what, we're going to, you know, use our power as a counterbalance, right? We don't have that in the world right now, and that's actually the biggest issue that we're running into right now.
Because
I mean,
it's fiction. It can't exist.
okay, so it's fiction. So if we're talking if it's fiction, then tell me again, why would Killmonger be wrong in this case?
Killmonger was not wrong in his own case, but for the sake of the world, he is wrong. He is wrong. His stance of saying Wakanda first, he has a claim to the throne.
No.
That's
He wasn't.
True. Let's
Yes,
unpack
but
everything. Let's unpack out every moment of Killmonger. He has a claim to the throne. That is 100% true. Yes.
Sure.
He challenges and wins. That's great. Yes.
Okay.
He did murder people violently to get there, though. Okay, that was bad. All right, innocent people. That was bad. Okay, and he did work for the American government before that too, so we kind of committed treason as well, because his idea was to go and infiltrate another country and to then turn their weapons in superior weapon force against a country that he once served. That's not good. That is not something I can support. What do you, like? I don't understand how he's Wakandian. Yes, he grew up knowing his heritage the entire time in a foreign country, and he served his country. So technically, you can say he always kept his true ties to his country. All right, if you say that argument, then yeah, he did morally betray America then. But then he's betraying Wakanda though by putting them at a war with the world. It's obviously not good to then kind of create friction the way he was doing. He was becoming like a dictator. And the things that he did, he forsake the culture of Wakanda. He destroyed all of their plants so there couldn't be any additional Black Panthers. That's not good. That is not good at all.
Didn't they solve that in the second one, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, they solved it through science, not
Through
because
science.
not because he missed. He didn't make a mistake. He really went the clean way and he just destroyed any possible chance of someone standing up to him. If T'Challa never survived his near-death experience, there would have been no one to contend against him, and he would have won. He would have gotten everything he wanted, and based on how that story was written. I just think it's very extreme and radical for you to back that ideology. Is like, let's attack the world because I'm angry because I had a tough life. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
It's not that he had a tough life. It's like this is how the world is. The world is like only think about strength and stuff like that. And you have situations that like, yeah, like only the most powerful. Oh my, fuck this guy. Ah, God. Sorry.
I think they were
really pissed me off, though.
simultaneously. What confused me too, that they were simultaneously like the moment when he is dying.
Are you guys two playing against each other, or is this Jorge playing randoms? I'm playing randoms.
When he was
Well, okay.
dying,
Look, here's the thing. He
he had said like bury
Did
me
this
in
guy
the ocean.
did this guy disconnect, or did I disconnect? You guys still see the stream? I think this guy disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucker disconnected on me. I wanted my rematch on that asshole.
Oh.
Damn it. Yeah, okay, the
So,
stream's working.
What I was saying is that
You know what? We're going a little bit around circles. JP,
I don't
center
think-
us.
I don't think we're going.
Center us, JP. What's your thoughts?
I think you're looking too much into it.
All right, I like that answer. Because I
don't
do
like
feel
that
like we're going a little bit too much. I don't know. We did lose Chai Stab Crew. I don't know where Chai Stab Crew is, but we got Tim. What's up, Tim? Actually, oh fuck. Hold on. I was about to pause. I was like, I
Well, I
can't
lost
pause
at
this
the
game.
conversation, like my shit went out. Like I gotta get my shit fixed.
Your shit? Like your actual shit?
Like, I lost the sorry. Trying to figure shit out here. I lost contact with you guys for a little bit.
Oh, so you probably missed a lot of it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
In
fine,
short,
whatever.
I think his heart was in the right place, kinda, but
Yeah,
it was surrounded by hatred though. But
Yeah, whatever. I'm out of
Oh,
firewood,
whatever.
so can't have a fire? What? I'm out of
I hear-
firewood. Oh, you're doing firewood stuff? Actually, that's a good transition. It was fucking brutally cold this weekend. I still
Oh,
went
yeah.
to like snowboarding this weekend. I don't know what you guys do in the weekend. Did you guys just stay warm?
Uh-huh. I pretty much only went to work today. And like my face was hurting. But it was not fun.
Yeah, I went to work too. It was pretty cold. Not as bad as Monday though.
Well, hopefully you didn't go to work Monday.
No, I didn't. It was, yeah, MLK Day. And that was a time that actually I could talk to you now about. We got Ben Johnson, buddy. How do you feel?
Fuck yeah. No, it was
Fuck
amazing.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
had like a bunch of people talking about, oh, maybe McCarthy's a better pick. It's like, was he fucking really? What did he bring
Yeah.
to the Cowboys? Let's be honest about that. He didn't bring
You
shit.
got a 38-year-old head coach that could be here for 20 years.
Yeah. There you go. That's forward thinking. That's forward thinking. Isn't that right, Tim? I don't think Tim was one of those people that wanted McCarthy.
20,
Somebody
30
else though.
years, you said?
He's 30 years old.
38. 38.
38. Yeah, 38. He's my age. Fuck.
Wow.
Jesus. What did I do with my life?
Exactly. I was going to say that.
Maybe I should have been a head coach. I picked the wrong profession.
Hey, are there keyboards? that
And
have-
he's an ex-computer science major.
What? Nice.
Yep.
CS major.
Computer
What?
science and mathematics.
What, Ben
That's
Johnson?
my major.
Yep.
What the fuck? What did I do with my life? That makes me feel even worse. Fuck.
Wow.
He could also be nothing as a head coach. Nah, man. He's going to be
I mean,
everything,
he was
dude.
the walk-on QB too at North Carolina, I believe.
Nah, man. Okay, I get it. This is the Bears always win the preseason, right? We got preseason hype going in, right?
Preseason hype.
But this is good worth it, man. I think this is better hype than I mean, arguably I was a big Justin Fields fan. So I think but I think this is bigger hype than, Caleb
Yeah,
Williams.
this isn't Matt Nagy called plays for like 4 games and was bad at it, and then
Right.
we hired him. Ben Johnson has been calling plays for 3 years and is widely regarded as a genius.
Right, exactly. We need this
So-
shit. We need that shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm so glad they did not like go like the easy fucking route with like not I don't even know if it's easy. What the safe route with like Vrabel or McCarthy? But McCarthy like came out of nowhere. It was like that guy? Really? Are you guys seeing?
He
The
would have
Cowboys
been my
right now?
second choice,
Was he?
I mean,
Like,
I don't
I mean,
really
to me-
blame McCarthy from the Cowboys. That's Jerry Jones. Like, Jerry Jones is just a joke.
See, I don't know. I could probably blame it on him. Like actually my second coach was Pete Carroll. If it wasn't Johnson, it would be Carroll. Because I think Carroll did an okay job. But again, it's just another safe, like mediocre choice to me.
Yeah.
Both of them. So like if I had to pick, yeah. He's a good coach, dude. Man, we got someone in the chat that wants to fight us about this. Are you talking about McCarthy or Carroll? Tim in the chat. Is McCarthy a good coach or Carroll?
Gonna go
No,
grab
I
beer.
agree with JP. Oh, he agrees with JP. Wait, but which I agree with you too, man. Wait, what was it? Oh, Jerry Jones. Okay, that was the thing he's agreeing with. I mean, Jerry Jones is a fucking joke, but so is the McCaskies. Who's a bigger joke, McCaskies or Jerry Jones?
The questions here is hilarious.
I'm sorry, man. Now that JP's here, it's Bears talk time.
I know. And I know no
Bigger
sports
what?
right
Bigger
now.
joke, the McCaskies or Jerry Jones? Wow, I can hear myself now. Who's echoing on us?
Is
Is that JP?
That might be JP.
No, I think that might be JP. Yeah,
But wait, was that your voice?
that was my voice. Yeah, I think he's watching the stream.
Oh. Okay.
Depends.
Okay. What'd you say about Japan?
About Japan? What?
I'm just kidding. I thought you said something about Japan.
How many nukes they should have dropped?
Whoa.
What?
What the fuck?
Sounded like you wanted a
Alright, I am
controversial take.
back.
He's like, this is where I log off.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got back, he said. You know what?
Yeah, you
Next
did.
week, though, while JP's back drinking illegally,
fuck.
I'm going to...
Illegally? Illegally?
Yeah, it's
I didn't know
illegal through dry
January was like
It's breaking the law. But
if
anyway,
you say you drink in January, if you ever drink before that, it's illegal. You hear that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you still
Illegal
can-
in my house.
You can still
Yeah.
see our cameras, JP.
Yep.
Hey, look at this what I got right here. I found this on the same table as the Bible and Barnes and Noble, and it's the U.S. Constitution. Look
Oh,
how
I thought it was the Quran.
look how
I didn't-
quality it is. Look at the gold, the beautiful pages. This is a nice.
You ever read it?
Oh yeah, I've been reading it. It's nice. Because it's funny because they call this book the Constitution of the United States of America.
JJ
But
is
it-
more power hungry and controlling. Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
But the Constitution doesn't actually start to like the last section of the page because it's so short. You know, and then the Bill of Rights.
So most
but-
of it is just like summaries, basically.
No, it's actually the other writings of like James Otis and Alexander Hamilton, the Federalists. So
Yeah.
it's some definitely some important American moments here. You know, or the precursors of the creation, establishment of the United States of America. So I think it's a good book to have. You know, to kind of read it. And
Did you hear about the
obviously-
Constitution website?
No.
The White House? They took it down.
Uh,
You gotta-
Oh, really?
I
They're
was I
really
wanted
taking
to
it down.
avoid it. I was saying at the beginning of this thing, I said there were only two good events, or not too good, two only events that happened. OSU won the championship, and the Bears got Ben Johnson. Nothing else happened on Monday.
Nothing else.
But-
Okay, we'll go with
Yeah,
that.
no. I mean, we can talk about it
We should
because
talk about it.
there is a few people, and actually, I wanted to get ahead of it. I actually asked you, Gabe,
What's up?
curious. There is people that didn't follow Trump and Vance and Instagram, and now they suddenly follow. them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's happening to a lot of my friends.
Yeah, I got a few people that had that happen. And I actually
Yeah.
asked a few people because I went to on Vance's thing because it didn't happen to me and it didn't happen to the Topical Drinks Instagram account.
Wait. They forced us to follow them, you're saying?
Did you? Okay, that's my question. Did you follow
Did they just
JD
show
Vance?
up on your follow list?
Yeah,
Let me
did you
check.
follow?
Let me check my
No,
followers.
I know you do. I know you do because I went into the Vance thing and I saw like people that are like mutual follows and stuff like that, and you were there.
I don't follow that guy. I never
It-
followed that guy.
It's
Check-
they
check it out,
forced
man.
it on you.
They forced it on you. It happened to you.
Oh, they forced it on. They did he?
Zuckerberg has pulled some shady shit just now.
Okay,
Doing
so
it.
here's so this is actually the
That is
topic I wanted
super
to bring in
shady.
because as a developer, I actually don't know. Okay, like here. Okay,
No, it doesn't say I follow him. It says I don't follow him.
no, check it out. It definitely says because I saw you as mutual follows when I went to the Vance's VP. If you do like at VP
On Instagram
on Instagram, yeah,
at VP, you're saying. Oh.
yeah.
Oh, like
So-
the vice. Yeah,
The
I
vice president.
never
There
followed
it
this
is.
page.
There it is, and you got it. I know you got it because I actually went to it just to check to see if I follow it. I don't, so it didn't
That's
happen to me.
weird.
But then I
50
saw like people that did, and there you were.
Yeah, no way. The mutual people here,
Mhm.
no way they follow. They would not follow him.
Exactly. That's what happened to a bunch of people, and I know a bunch of people did it, and now you're one of them. There you go. I wanted to get ahead of this. That's why I
Great.
asked you on Discord.
Let me look up
Whether or not-
information on this. Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do I think it's nefarious? Oh, well, actually, I'll answer that later. Here's my take on it. I think what happened was that because they changed the handles
Mhm.
of like VP and POTUS to those two,
Yeah.
that the algorithm straight up, it was like more of a bug than anything else, right? Because then it messed up because then it follows
Wait.
their algorithm,
Maybe
and
I
then
was
everybody that
following Kamala.
followed, well, anybody that followed Biden at the time or like anything that was like official, probably got stuck following those guys, right? That's what I think happened. So I think it's more of a bug than nefarious.
So
But
okay.
do I put it past them for doing it on purpose? No. That actually is the biggest problem in all of that, is that I could really legitimately say, yeah, they did this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually the saddest part of all of that, is that, yeah, you can actually make an argument that would make sense, that be like, yeah, they actually did this on purpose, you know?
Well,
And that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks that we live in a world that we can say that and not be skeptical about it.
well, if the handle was the same, so if I was following Kamala, which I probably was, that's very possible.
Well, that's actually where I was trying to get at, is that
then it's
I'm
not a
wondering
bug.
if well, that's the other thing.
Transition of
A lot-
platform, the power, transition of power, transition of the social handles. So we automatically
Somewhat-
follow them by default. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. A friend of mine actually posted that the accounts themselves says that they joined in January of 2025. So they're new accounts. So
But
that
they
kind
still
of
use the same handle though, like you were saying. Though.
right. So it could be that they use the
Yeah.
same handle,
That is.
but the accounts themselves are new, right?
So in that case, it could be argued that's a bug because they deleted the old account while simultaneously opening new accounts with the same, or they changed the names. I wonder.
That's what I think, and I think that's what I didn't see like the official like Meta response, because Meta is basically saying no, we're not forcing it and all that stuff. But what is bad though, and this is the part that I think is weird, but like maybe this is anecdotal. A lot of people are like those same people said that they try to unfollow, and it's like they have to unfollow it multiple times until it finally unfollows. That's the part that gets a little like iffy.
What if-
You know what I'm
What
saying?
if you get put on a list for unfollowing? Of course, I'm speaking in like a dystopian world.
Okay, that might be a little tinfoily though.
Tinfoil.
No, granted, here's the thing. That's what I want to know, what the common thread is, because that's not happening in my account, and it's not happening in the Topical Drinks account too, which is a very new account. So like it only has like 3 followers, which is just us. So I definitely would have noticed if there was more than 3 followers and be like, oh yeah, the POTUS is there, you know, suddenly. Right? But no. So it didn't happen to me. At the same time, I don't like, the only political people I follow is AOC, Ilhan Omar, and Obama.
Okay.
So I
Obama.
didn't follow Kamala, and I didn't follow Biden. So that's why I'm saying, like, what is the common thread to everybody that had this happen?
It's very.
This is
possible
why
that I
this is
followed.
why I kind of feel like maybe it was a bug
Mhm.
that more than anything else. right?
Interesting.
Very
But-
possible.
But again, it's not outside the realm of possibility that it's not a bug and it was on purpose. And that's what, that to me is what's scary, is that
My
you can
tinfoil
believe
hat
that.
is on. I'm scared to unfollow now.
Unfollow that shit, man. Well, okay, you know what?
It's tax
What
season.
am I saying? You can follow if you want.
It's IRS time,
You can
guys.
talk.
It's IRS time.
Topical drinks. We accept if you have wrong political beliefs. Let's just say that.
Oh, very funny. It's how
And we'll
can it be
talk
a
to you guys
political
about
belief
it.
to
And why you're
follow-
wrong.
To follow
And why you're
your
wrong.
president and vice president of your country.
I never
official
did.
Government pages.
I voted for
The
Biden and
official
I
gov-
still didn't follow him.
That's you, dude. But I want to
Yeah,
know.
because my Instagram, all my Instagram is funny video, cat videos, and hot girls. That's all I have for my Instagram. And cosplayers.
Interesting choices. Interesting choices.
Oh, dude, they're the correct choices. They're the
correct
least stressful choices, I should
Chat.
say.
Chat, what do you think about him talking about following hot girls?
Did we lose our chat? Am I streaming? I'm still streaming. Okay, yeah, good.
I got my
Making
one
sure.
guy type. Hot takes.
Don't want to
over here.
lose a stream. Yeah, I know, especially when you got the hottest of takes right now.
The hottest of takes.
The hottest of takes.
So, are we all in agreement that
Oh, fuck me.
that it looked like he did do a Nazi salute?
He did do a Nazi
yeah.
salute. That
He
was
did
a
it
straight up
twice.
Nazi.
If
He
it
did
was
twice.
one time, then I could be like,
I know a lot of people. here's the thing: the defenders right now are like, "Oh, he's autistic." That's one defense, and then the other one, which I think
Mhm.
is the dumbest one, is, "Oh, well, that's AI. That's not real."
No, I had someone close to me that it's a big time Republican guy.
Mm-hmm.
He defended it, and he said, and he's very anti-Nazi,
Okay.
and he said he was like he was just so blinded by because the only clips I was able to find of like the actual moment to make it easier to
Mhm.
find it was clips that had headlines like Elon Musk Nazi salute, and he was like, "See, you're listening to leftist, you're sharing leftist news pages, and of course their narrative is pushing that in your mind." He was just waving hi to everyone. I'm like,
That's not how you wave hi
he
to
was doing
anybody.
it to both directions. Yeah, it didn't look, and the fact that he went in the heart first. That's what my argument was. If he
Yeah,
waved
I give
and
my
he went to
heart
his
to
heart,
you. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not how you fucking do it, dude. Like,
Did he say that? He said, "I give my heart to you." He said that.
he said something. Well, first he said like civilization is safe thanks to you guys, which was a very like white supremacist like
Hmm.
talking point about civilization. That's the first thing he said, and then my heart goes out to you. Then he does a very aggressive, Roman salute, which is the Nazi thing, right? Very aggressive with his mouth closed, like he just like that. That's not my heart goes out. That's straight up Nazi shit.
Yeah,
No, I'm serious.
I,
And
I,
actually,
yeah, I
we
think
are
it
starting to
is, and I
see
think he's
people
trying to
that
use
would
it.
publicly say this is Nazi thing actually get repercussions. So, there was a news just recently that a Milwaukee weather reporter on Instagram or something like that, she criticized that, saying
Mm.
that yeah, this shit's Nazi shit, right?
Mhm.
She's like she was a CBS weather girl, and they fired her.
It's
And
bogus. Because if you look it up throughout Europe, like everybody in Europe is saying it.
everybody, and I even have one friend that she's German, and she's just like, no, that shit's Nazi shit. That shit's Nazi shit.
Yeah.
Straight up telling you it's Nazi shit. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he's denying it now at this moment, but the defenders are basically like, I didn't see it. That's AI, or oh,
Mm.
it's not that, right? But
Yeah.
okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is going to be the most infuriating thing for the next 4 years, 2 years, maybe 4 years, is that the
Jesus, what?
opposition, the opposition absolutely cannot just be angry at everything they do.
Hmm.
We simply cannot. I already said I
Yeah.
follow
It's too
AOC.
much. Too much work to be angry at everything.
It's not just it's too much work. It's like that's by design. That's how
It
Trump
diminishes.
essentially wins. It
Yeah.
diminishes everything. If we're angry at everything he does because he's always going to do some stupid shit, it loses focus on what's really important. This is
Yep.
why AOC and actually Bernie Sanders also said the same thing, which I believe from a lot of people that I know that do kind of work with the party, and maybe opposition groups and stuff like that. It's like this is the marching orders. It's like we have to pick and choose our battles, and we can't just like
Mhm.
be angry at everything and all that stuff, because we just have to stop paying attention and stop and ignore the stuff that doesn't like hurt. Like Musk doing the Nazi salute. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's stupid as fuck what he did,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. It's not hurting. I mean, I should say it's not hurting anybody at this very moment, right? Actual
Yeah.
policies that are going to happen under Trump, like let's say he just had an executive order that essentially rescinded Biden's orders to try to make or yeah, Biden's like plans and orders to make drug prices affordable. He just
Mm.
he just took that down. Now,
Yep. And
we-
about 75% of the immigrant workforce that works at farms is already not showing up to work
right,
because they're afraid of being deported.
right. So that's now how we're going to affect our farmlands. He's talking
Yeah.
about tariffs for I think Canada in February, right? Whether he's going to do it or not, who knows, right? So everything
Yeah.
the cost is going to go up for everything. Now, the only thing that like a lot of these defenders are right now saying is like, oh, look at that executive order, which by the way, it wasn't really an order. It was more of it was an executive memo. It wasn't even an order.
Yeah. It didn't do anything. There's no action.
Right. Is the whole let's bring prices down for Americans, right? It
Mhm.
was a memo. It wasn't an order.
Yep.
And there was no meat to it. There was no actual
Yep.
policy to it, right?
Yep.
So at the end of the day, I've always said to people, and everybody has basically said, look, weather the storm because you have to focus on your local community. You have to focus on and this is part of like I'll be honest, I'll be transparent. This is kind of the reason why I was more motivated in creating like I guess it's called a live pod, not a podcast, but whatever. Because for me, it's like I feel like I feel helpless, and I feel like having something like this, like maybe it's not going to work out or anything from us, but at least we tried. And if more people did this, there's bound to be people that actually are going to work, right? That actually do make it. And then
Yeah.
we need more people, more voices out there. Because quite honestly, I myself feel helpless with all this stuff. But
Yeah.
something like this makes me feel like, okay, I have some say, some voice, some something, right? Now, granted, I try to avoid politics here because really it's like we're trying to be like get the people that like, like us or whatnot, get the marketing out, and politics, just being pure politics is probably not going to go that far or anything, right? You got to be like off, me feel that. Like, okay, I have, but it at least is something that I can be like, okay, I can try something, I can do something, right? I'm not gonna do elected office. I'm not gonna be like JP, who's actually probably gonna be like, a lot for his village and all that stuff, right? Um, but that's kind of what the thing is, and that's kind of the marching orders around. It's just like you weather the storm. It's like you have to focus on the locals, because a lot of these people that did vote for Trump, some of them are just didn't see, or I should say this, it's not so much the Trump voters, but the people that didn't vote at all. And that was the
Mhm.
biggest problem with the Democrats. The Democrats lost voters is because they didn't see a real difference in their own lives between Trump and Biden, right? And especially when inflation happened, that was one driving factor. Is like, well, shit didn't get any better. I don't care anymore, right? And that's a very hard argument to counter.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of people are going to feel the pain, and especially a lot of these Trump voters are going to feel the pain, and that's what's
Mhm.
going to happen because they're very stubborn on their policies. So focus on protecting your own community and weather the storm.
Yep.
And that's all I have to say about it.
Yeah. No, it's
Let me go
yeah.
ahead and check off Musk, Hitler. Boom. Okay. I mean, if you guys have more to say, go ahead. I feel like I took over a little too much there. Sorry.
Well, there's like, do you know Heather Cox Richardson? She's like a historian.
Go ahead. Explain to other
So,
people. Actually, and
so
while you're
she's like
explaining, I'm
a
gonna get another
historian
beer.
who
Go ahead.
like writes like daily notes on what's going on and kind of compares it to other events in history. And she mentions like kind of what you said, do not get overly angry at the day-to-day things. Focus more on things that inspire you so that you're more motivated to take action. Because if you're angry all the time, you get depressed, and then it causes you to kind of um, like depression. You're gonna sit in bed all day. You're not gonna do much. You're not gonna be as active. Whereas if you focus on inspiration, you're gonna be more focused on acting and doing something positive. And it's kind of like the way forward here is if you're just angry all the time, you're just it's gonna cause depression. It's just not a healthy way to look at things.
Definitely not. Some folks definitely put too much energy into it,
Yeah.
and it is personally affecting them. And of course, the government definitely can affect your life, especially if you're a federal employee.
Yeah.
You can be directly in. Like one of the things I think he changed right away. I don't know if it was something that changed immediately, or is going to have to go through its process. But I know he was very anti-work from home for the government officials.
It did
And I think
change
that was
immediately.
okay. Yeah, and that was an Elon Musk thing, I think.
And the hiring
No.
freeze, too.
Actually, hold on. I do wanna mention one thing because I did what you guys just put up. Um, to give, I don't want to give credit to this, but the work from home policy stuff actually was very bad under Biden administration too for federal employees.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know exactly if it got worse under Trump, if it happened immediately, but Biden wasn't that good either about it. So
Uh,
yeah, so I don't want to like,
no, it's good to know.
hu- yeah, I don't want to 100% be like, oh yeah, this is what Trump gave and stuff like that. But you are right, Gabe, on one thing is that yes, Musk and a lot of techno bro CEOs or stuff like that were very, well, CEOs in general, C-suites, were very against work from home. I think we discussed this before in our last, like, I don't know when in podcast. It's mostly because C-suites kind of discovered that how useless they are, let's be honest, right? And they just want people to work from home. Now, the only I would say argument for more return to office thing is local economies. Restaurants and stuff like that are around like offices, and also how much money like a lot of these companies spend on their office buildings, office spaces. But the counter to that would be like, okay, well then sell it. Sell your space, and a lot of the cities would then convert those office buildings into apartments,
Hmm.
and then you will have even more people. If you have people living there, then you have these economies that only work from Monday to Fridays now have weekends.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, the loop is dead for Chicago
Hmm.
specifically. The loop is literally dead during the weekends. Only like the theater area which is the park area is still there, but everything else in the loop is dead. So imagine if there actually is apartments around those areas rather than office buildings, then those restaurants could open up during Saturdays and Sundays as well. So I feel like that's the counter. Like I don't think that return to office is a good thing.
Smart.
Federally, depending on like if you work for like the DOD or whatnot, then yeah, there could be like, okay, security reasons why you have to be working from location. That's the only thing I could think of. But there's definitely a lot of federal um offices and positions that don't necessarily need that like high security type thing, that they could work from
Hmm.
home. But again, going back to what I'm saying, the work from home policies federally were not that good either under Biden. Did they get worse under Trump? That I cannot answer, to be honest. But I want to preface that. So yeah,
We had a commenter say type shit, and well, they don't put T's when they write type shit, but
type shit.
and then he wrote he's spitting. So I think
He's spitting.
they're very pro what you were just saying just now. So that's good.
Which one? The work from home thing or the
Just your
everything
last
else that
ten
I said
minutes.
before I got my beer?
Your last
The
10 minutes just
community thing.
now. The work from home related things.
Oh yeah. I am spitting. And if I'm spitting so hard, join us at Topical Drinks Twitch.
Yes, and
Not
then the
not Ruby's
Discord is going to
Legends.
start getting. The Discord channel will be dispersed, and then that way we'll allow
Oh
people to kind of
yes.
join in with questions. Sometimes we'll let them into the chat room,
Did
have
you
them
set us as
speak.
admins, by the way?
Yes, of course, of course,
Okay, yeah, we need that.
of course. I didn't wake up today or yesterday. Yeah, he said, "Bro, got the best drunk takes always," and we're
You're
sober,
not even
so
drunk. What's up?
yeah. You've been drinking though. You've been drinking. You got some of that buzz.
Oh, dude, I'm already. So I didn't eat much, so actually that one beer got me. But I am drinking now. Destiny's Hand.
Mm,
I'm sending it in the
I
camera
see it.
now.
Yep.
It's a double hazy Indian pale ale.
Nice.
Destiny's Hand. I'm not a big fan of
IPAs.
pale ales in general,
Yeah.
but
The
this was
family
not bad.
friend. I
This
have a
was not
family
bad.
friend from Germany, and they're very anti IPAs. They think it's the worst creation known to man. And
Really?
yeah, and then also, I have an uncle that's originally from Mexico, but he lives in Germany as well. I wonder if he also shares the same sentiment. I should ask him that because
About IPAs?
this person just went on a rant about it. Shout out to you. You know who you are. You just like it's the most disgusting thing. She's like, it's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of. Like IPAs, is it even real beer?
I'm actually look. I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of IPAs either.
I like IPAs. I like them.
I feel like they just have a far too bitter taste at the very end. They remind me too much of grapefruit, and I'm not a big fan of grapefruit.
The comments said drop the first and last name.
Drop
Just
the first
dox
and last
them
name.
of the person I'm talking about. Just dox them. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, but that's crazy. We're right at the end of our show here. Do you want to have some
Are we?
closings?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's almost 11. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just opened up this beer. Fuck, that sucks. I guess I gotta. I'll just do it. Whatever.
Well, we can still talk after this, but I'm probably gonna turn off the live so I can go do some other things while we're talking. You know, you can drink your
Sure.
beer. We can get on. You can, if you got some energy.
No. We definitely should set like time limits, and then, I mean, if we go after for long, we should always have like an after show thing
Yeah.
for our Patreon. If we're actually going that far, I should say. But yeah, no, it is 11 o'clock, so we probably should
We
start.
should have a guest, and they said like an inspiring UX and graphic designer or something. Just an idea they're talking about themselves.
No,
All right, yeah,
I
we'll have
see.
you on our next show. Sure.
We're working out guests. Actually,
Like you
we
said,
are we
like
are
a
thinking about that.
21-year-old. Yeah, that'd be a great first guest episode. A 21-year-old. Yeah, you'd represent
21-year-old.
your entire community. So
No
He's
pressure.
the king of 20. He's the king of 21s.
21
So
what
actually,
does that
you know
mean?
what's
What does
funny?
that mean?
You know what's funny? I actually didn't get into a lot of the
Hey.
topics I had written down.
Let's
I-
touch them real quick.
We're gonna have to do it next
Pause.
week. But I did want to talk about. You know what? Actually, I feel like the LA fires thing might be old news by next week. So,
Yeah, let's talk about it then right now.
well, no, we don't have time. I was gonna talk about just the conspiracy theories behind them, which is kind of ridiculous. But
The fires.
the Switch 2, I actually did kind of want to talk about, but we can save that for tomorrow or next week.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
We should talk about just okay. A little hint to the Switch 2. I'm super happy. If you can see this shirt, Super Mario here. I haven't. So my Nintendo Switch has been collecting dust, unfortunately, and the only real game I play on there is Smash Brothers. And
I hear you because
Tears.
mine was also collecting dust,
yeah,
and I busted it out when Switch 2 came out and finally beat Mario Wonder
nice.
for the longest
nice.
time.
You
Yeah.
should-
But
that
go ahead,
should've
go
been
ahead. Sorry,
something
I
you could've,
interrupted you.
like, you should have brought up because isn't that game online?
Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
It's got an online. No, I was playing it on the train rides to work.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. It's a very specific time to bust it out. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and then now I'm trying to play like Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I got a few Switch games that I just didn't beat, and
Mm-hmm.
but you were about to say sorry, Smash Brothers, and I think you were about to say
I
Tears of
was-
the Kingdom,
well,
right?
I had a bunch of questions about it, like about the dimensions of the Switch 2. Because on the,
You know,
on the sneak peek, they showed it growing from the Switch, but they released a newer Switch with a larger screen. So are they growing from that screen? Or
I
the
actually
original
was
Switch?
going to say that. Yeah, I think what they showed was the old Switch,
The old Switch they showed, or
not
like
the
newer
OLED
Switch?
version.
But even
Yeah.
then, yeah, okay. Because
Well,
the
well,
OLED
because
version, they were pushing white. They were pushing the white look for the OLED, right?
Right. But at the same time, I don't. We shouldn't even go bigger. I think the OLED, the size of the OLED, I think
Pause.
is as big as you should go.
Pause.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, because like you go any bigger, then you're kind of losing the portability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, but that's kind of a marketing technique right there, because you're basically like, okay, you want to show that it's big, but like if you showed the OLED version, what?
I said,
Sorry?
are we not doing phrasing? Or like pause?
No, we're not doing phrasing. Bigger is better. Dicks, whatever. Anyway, so if you're showing the OLED version originally, you don't have that one. The first marketing thing they did was like, oh, the screen's
And
big,
then the hands.
right? The screen is bigger.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Dude, stop talking. I'm all right.
Commenters like pause to the comment.
Okay, look. They did have the first marketing thing, which was the screen is bigger, so you're not going to get that from if you had the OLED version. So that's one. Secondly, um, I'm kind of concerned about the magnets, though. The
Mm,
Joy Cons, and like
why?
they're inserting magnet wise. Um, because the current Switches like have issues with like how loose the Joy Cons become when you're attaching them to the screen,
But that's
and they
what's
do
different.
progressively get looser.
Strong
Um,
magnets.
but that's what I'm wondering is like, will the magnets also
Will
run
they hold
into
up?
issues like that? Yeah, how would they hold up?
Well,
Um,
they need to be strong, but how strong can they be when they're directly connecting to a screen? But what technology are they using in the screen that they're unaffected by magnets? Because usually, is it LED now? LCD?
they didn't say. We have zero
Um,
specs on this. I mean, that's why like even if we talk about this next week, we're not
damn
going to
you,
know anything
Nintendo.
until April. I think is when they said they were going to have the actual reveal. I think the reason why they had to send this video out was because there were leaks that happened, I think, a few days before that were pretty accurate. So I actually have a feeling that they were forced to have to do this kind of teaser video about
They
the
need to
Switch
leak
2.
some more, man. Leak more.
I mean,
Leak
that's the thing. It's like they're what they said in the video was that in April they would give like more information about it. But that's
Oh, five
kind
cool
of the
leaks.
issue is that okay, are you gonna stop leaks from now till April? That's like a long time, you know?
Oh man.
Oh, we already lost JP. I just noticed that.
Yeah,
Whoops.
no, he doesn't play about that punctuality. He leaves right at 11 o'clock. He,
Yeah,
he's
he's got kids. Had to
gone.
bounce, kept losing connection.
Uh, uh, got it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, let's talk about this more next week.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I have a lot to say, because there really
No,
wasn't much to
no.
say about it.
Here's some leaks though.
But I will tell you this: I am kind of also excited, because but I mean I
But
don't know. I kind of have an issue with Nintendo in general
big
that
butts. Yeah.
they only have like good games at the beginning, and then it just kind of you know weans down after that. Because
Well,
like if they have like third party games, a lot of these third party games will also be on Xbox or on PlayStation
and they're not gonna
or
compete
PC.
when it
And
comes to
yeah,
yeah.
I never buy them on Switch because Switch is always like the inferior version of it.
Yeah, for sure. But it's saying docked mode. They're gonna be able to output 4K, but only 30 frames per second max. What?
Was that the rumor?
That's another leak right now that's coming out. That's what they're claiming is a leak.
Ugh.
I know 30 frames per second should be illegal. 60 should be the standard. 120 I of course is ideal, but
Well, 30 frames 4K. I mean that sounds
powerful.
reasonable for how small the console is.
But how does it compare to the Stream Deck?
The Steam Deck? The Steam Deck can't do
Steam
that
Deck.
either.
What's the
The
Steam
Steam
Deck
Deck is the
best
Steam
out?
Deck can't do that.
What's its best output? Oh,
Um
they have a new Steam Deck OLED, or is that not new?
an
It's
OLED version, but like the hardware, like the power is the same. It's just OLED.
but what is their impressive output?
Steam
Is
Deck
it
specs.
4K? Let's see, Steam Deck OLED 4K.
No, no, no.
Mm,
Okay, so APU display. Okay. Uh, with what they can do, I'm pretty sure it's not 4K.
mm.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there is no real like. I mean, the Steam Deck was never made for like kind of docking. I mean, they do have a dock mode
They
for
have
it,
docking though,
but
yeah,
like it's not. It's an afterthought.
yeah. I've seen
The
people playing on
The
it.
Steam OS is nice though, because the Steam OS was specifically made to be as efficient as possible. That's why they were able to like get as much power as they can for essentially hardware that is let's say what 5 years old,
Mm-hmm.
more than that maybe,
Yeah,
right? So the Steam Deck itself is impressive, but it's mostly impressive because of the software, the Steam OS itself. They really focus more on that.
Mm.
That's why the Steam Deck, like, I have a a portable PC thing, the Loki, but
Mhm.
it's a Windows thing. And even the Windows one is like there's much to be desired for it. There's a lot of issues with that. I like it because it's a Windows machine, I'm able to play Xbox Game Pass stuff, right? PC Game Pass, whatever they call it now, right? So I don't have those issues. But I also do know that a lot of games that are from Steam that were optimized for the Steam Deck do work better than if you're just trying to run it on a regular Windows like handheld, right? And also mine runs hot. So yeah, like
Fun-
if you want to get a handheld, definitely the Steam Deck is still considered the best. I know a lot of people go to the Asus ROG or whatever it's called. But I feel like the Steam Deck is still the best.
Damn.
Uh, but would
Switch
I
to
get it
like it?
now? No. I
No.
mean, more than likely, like it's just too old at this point.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one of the last comments that was written down was, "Is Elon Musk's little salute moment written down in that notebook?" That's why you got to watch our show from the beginning. We definitely covered that, and it
Written
was
on my notebook. Yes. Well, it was not. Actually, what did I write? Um, I
Elon
wrote
Hitler.
idiots.
Oh, idiots. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You didn't want to
Oh,
taint your
actually,
notebook.
no, hold on. I'm sorry. I did have other stuff from last week that we didn't get to. Sorry. Okay. Maybe a preview of next week, guys. So aside from the Switch, we'll talk more about the Switch, but I also want to talk about dreams,
Nice.
recurring dreams that he had, and then just like trippy animations.
Mm.
Like we're talking like older animations from Newgrounds, newer stuff. Some stuff that is like a little bit like out there. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Pilot Red Sun. That's very interesting
Mm.
animations.
Sounds
Meat
sus.
Canyon.
Sounds
Meat
sus.
Canyon is one that's really fucking hilarious.
Red Sun.
Joe Kappa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll send you some stuff, Gabe, so for homework for you guys. I might have done that already. But
Nice.
that was actually my topic for last week, but we didn't have time to do that. And I actually wanted to talk about it this week, but I guess it's going to move on to next week, which is
For sure
actually a
will.
good problem to have if we actually able to talk
What's
for
Meat
2 hours straight.
Canyon? What's that?
Meat Canyon. Oh, look it up. We'll
Someone
talk
wrote
next week
down Meat
about that.
Canyon is awesome. Okay.
Yes. All right. Yeah, that person knows then. That person knows. Anyway,
That
guys,
person knows about meat.
Meat Canyon. So join us, twitch.tv/topical drinks. Of course, we have our own. I'm Channel 4, but I don't do anything. Ruiz, if you want to join his. But anyway, guys, we'll set up a Discord and we'll put it in the socials as well to add the Discord for invites for that.
Yes.
We
Yes.
will start uploading these casts into YouTube eventually, hopefully.
Cameras on.
Um,
This episode
cameras
for
on.
sure is getting uploaded.
We're growing pains.
This
This is
episode-
probably like. Go ahead.
I was going to say this
Yes.
episode is for sure being uploaded because this is the most official tishel that we've actually presented ourselves. And this is the start of something great, even though we've done several episodes. I titled this episode 7. Might have been 5. Who knows? We can exaggerate. Hyperbole is a great tool to use when keeping positive. And guess what, guys? We got awesome topics we're going to be talking about, like you just said. We got some dream shit we're going to be going through. Nintendo Switch 2. Hopefully some big news come out next week. That's kind of the best thing going for us right now.
I really hope no big news happens because I'm sure it's all bad news. But anyway, regardless though,
Yeah.
but what you said, man, everything's straight there. We will put this up. I actually not even numbering these episodes. That's the one thing I wanted to say. Like, I feel like all the other episodes are just all pilots because we're still learning. You know what I'm saying? But this one is definitely the closest to legit. Not quite yet because we're still missing JP's beautiful face, right? So we'll get that. And we're going to add the Discord on the socials things that
So the
I
guests can
made
talk
in Scratch. Yeah. So anyway, guys, so yeah, we're really past our time though, but thank you guys for joining us at Topical Drinks.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, do you have anything to say as a closeout, Ruiz?
No,
You got the
I
last words.
appreciate you guys. If you guys want, we wherever you come from, whatever creed you have, please watch and enjoy. You're vegan. You love meat, like the guy who was commenting earlier. He loves meat. He liked Meat Canyon, whatever that is. Please keep watching. Please participate. Please comment. Please share. And stay in tune, guys. We're going to keep it coming. Thank you, Jorge. Awesome job. Always great talking with you, man.